Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 6 of my island living Let's Play Saving Sulani. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it's very early in the morning, and I have Jana doing some planting of some of the things that they have harvested around the neighborhood. And we have a pop-up, so we're going to ask other kids if you can join in. Conflict resolution increased, emotional control decreased. Of course, I don't know, their parenting skill isn't very high because, of course, they're just starting out and they haven't learned but very much parenting. Even though you'd think they'd have a bit of parenting at this stage since they have a toddler and a child, but, you know, at some point they'll get it. So she has planted 3 things. I thought I would switch her over. We can't water or weed anything, so okay, that's fine. And let's check in on Jay. He is doing both Jay and Dominick are fishing, though Jay looks like he needs to have a shower. Though it's better to have a shower over at the pool. He's caught a whole minnow is what he's got. And Dominick, of course, has things to eat. We have a little bit more here, but he can't mail anything. He can't do his scouts for giving back because they can't use the mailbox as children, but they need a computer. And of course, since we're off the grid, we can't use a computer. We could buy a computer and take the computer off the lot, like for, say, Jay and Jana to do some work. So let's see. He's got his homework done and he's a C student. He could work on a project that I see he has in his inventory that would help him with his responsibility. It just doesn't help very much with us earning money and getting on the grid. So we're not going to do that right now. We'll worry about that later. So she needs to explore the cave on the island here. So we're going to let's check her needs. First, before we have her do anything, we're going to have her come over here because we have a club gathering going. We're going to, you know, try and make the most of this and rally the troops. And she's going to be far away, so we're going to have her do that again. That will also help Solomon for when he is going to school, because he'll be going to school. So let's try that one more time. Hope that gets it closer. It is better. So we're going to come over here. They don't actually work until, like they have a day off today, so she's still doing her task. But one of them is to research conservation, and we don't have anywhere to do that. So we're going to have her come over here and explore. And hopefully she gets there quickly, but we're going to concentrate over here on these 2 instead. So he is fishing. Is he just fishing? We're going to see. Instead of go fishing, we're going to... Well, we'll just go fishing. He's not high enough to do anything else. He needs to make great catches is what he needs to do. Oh, we got 72 simoleons for work. So she heard a strange sound echoing in the cave as she explored its depths. Let's do this. Following the reverberations, she discovered the mesmerizing sight of rainbow patterned stalactites and reflected stalagmites. Forgetting her better intent for continued exploration, she spent her time marveling at the wonder in front of her before deciding to head back to the surface. So she didn't get very far in there. So, oh, and it looks like little Dominick is awake and he is very hungry and he has to go potty. Since he's hungry, we're going to have him eat a mushroom and eat a taro root. Don't play. What are you? You're not doing very well, and there's a mess over here. You know what? Why don't you come and clean up that mess? I know I'm saying I'm not really caring about responsibility, but, you know, we may as well clean up. So eat your mushroom, and, oh, no, don't bother cleaning. Go to school. That's fine. It can be cleaned later. And then you're going to come here and go potty. Can you not go potty? Can you go potty? You can go potty there. I don't know why you can't go potty the other one, because it looks like it's the same space around it. I usually put the garbage cans closer and they still work, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. So he's fishing, and once he's finished fishing, I'm going to have him give, let's see how full Dominick is here. He kind of does need to have a little, that looks like he's about to go ask for a bath. No, you can eat something first let's keep an eye on you. Actually, before we keep an eye on you, we'll pause and check in on Jana. What is she doing? She is suddenly chilled from swimming. So she did have to swim over here. Well, what? That's not useful. Doing that isn't useful. Why don't you survey and explore? Let's do something a bit more useful than what you're doing. Might give you some fun, but doesn't help us. I'd prefer you if you were combing for seashells. Okay, so let's go back here. He's fishing, and we're keeping an eye on this little one while he goes potty. Hopefully he gets that. We will let you have your bath, but first we're going to come and grab a serving. Should probably get rid of those potions of use because I'm not planning on using them. They were just to reset the parents to the beginning of the life stage, just because currently when you create Sims, which I've probably already mentioned, it just randomly adds days to their lives when you create them, and that's just a way of getting them back to 0 to start with. But you know, from here on out, if they need it, they have to actually earn it, not use those. So I probably should just get rid of them. But, you know, I just left them in the fridge for now. It's not like they're going to manually, you know, autonomously drink them. So it doesn't really matter. So she was able to survey the first time. So we're going to breed the frogs because enough time, not that they're worth very much. And I realized if we're going to buy a computer, if we decide to do that, we could actually learn some vampire lore, and so not actually selling these frogs, these cheap frogs, might be a good thing. So she has done that. So we are going to send to research center, and that's foul. She must have caught that. Oh, she passed over the cavern with a flashlight. We've got a frog, yeah. Side of scale, she made quick work getting up the wall. As she reached for the object she spotted, her legs slipped and she stumbled. She didn't break anything except for her pride, so she didn't really get anything. That was not very much use. So let's go look over at these froggies over here. Let's find... Okay, so we are going to not try for a baby. We're going to attract frogs is what we're going to do. So we're just, I'm just looking at what the options are. I heard someone say that depending on how high up, but it just, like, if you get too high, you just can't click on it at all. But other than that, it seems, for me at least, there's no difference in the options. So, come on. And you're fishing. Have you finished eating? You are full. So now what we're going to try and have Jay stop fishing. And where is our little guy? There he is. We're going to have him, give him a bath. Not friendly, toddler care. Give bath. And stop fishing. You can come over whenever. Okay, okay, forget that. Just come here. Maybe we'll try that. So now, let's try and give him a bath. Is he asking for the bath? We'll see. He was sad. Oh, he had a potty accident. So let's see whether he actually gives him the bath. I've heard some people are having issues, even though I know the option isn't on the tub. So let's see if he actually gets his proper bath and he's getting his attention. Good, good. Very good. And he's now energized. And now he's playful. Let's see his needs. We can't really actually, can we? I don't know. We'll have to see whether we can have a cake. So from cleaning up trash. Ouch. Okay, so we are going to, did you attract the frogs? Catch frogs. Come here. So now we can survey. So you can survey down here. Survey in general. So what did you catch? Oh, you got a fowl, you got a leaf frog. That wasn't very useful. Why don't you, while you're here, why don't you have a shower? Because you're over here, and we need that. And we're going to... I don't know where she is on her fishing aspiration. We'll just put that over here. And we'll give the pineapples to little Dominique. And we'll switch over and see how is Dominique doing. So he's got, you know, he needs a bit of attention. So why don't you come ask Daddy to play with you? Or why don't you invite to play dolls? Actually, for that matter, why don't you actually, no, you can't. Can't do what I wanted. I'm looking at his fun. His fun is okay. So we'll finish with that, and then we will babble. So cute. Were you the one who made that mess out there? And once you're finished with your shower, you're going to come back home. Because you may as well do some paintings. Let's put you over onto creativity. So you need to complete those emotional paintings, which we had them all set. So you can just do them. Oh, we have more plants. Here, we have this bird of paradise that we need to plant. So it can go there. And yeah, I was going to say, is this the completed? No, it's not completed. So we're going to put that there, and we're going to have her resume that diagram, which will help her with her painting skill. With her logic skill is what I mean to say, not her painting skill. So where are you going, Sweet Pea? You're going to go imitate fidget. Okay, well, you know, why don't we actually teach shapes to Dominique? Hopefully that will work. Yay, he's level 2 of thinking. And where are you going? Oh, you're okay, because I told you to go home, and so you go out to the other door. I always forget that. But that's the thing. And when you're finished that, why don't you come over here and rally the troops? When you finish your painting, because then we'll be on the next tier, not the last tier. The next tier. And let's see. And once we figure that, we'll figure out which paintings to try and sell. And try and make more money. We did really well with that sale last time, but now we're not doing as well. Because good, that's gone. And Solomon should be home pretty soon. Yay, and how are your needs now? And he's home now, and how are your needs, Dominique? You kind of got to go potty again. You're a little bit tired. Why don't you just have a little nap there? You need to have a little sleep. Solomon, you're a little bit hungry. You're coming home, so why don't you come and rally the troops? More, and look. Yay, Jana is level 4 of logic, so we're going to rally the troops. I think we'll keep one of these. We could keep one of the paintings, but I don't know that it's really worth it. I was thinking of keeping one of the focus paintings, because then you can make it, you can look at them and become focused, but then you can just also become focused on this chess table, so it probably doesn't matter. So we're going to do that. And you're coming to rally the troops too, because I told you to do that. Okay, so this is worth 92, not very much. This is worth 107, 147, 106. Oh, that one's, she has to finish it. So come here and just sell. Sell that to collector. And that's 169, 108. I'm just looking up what's completed, which is the cheapest, the least expensive. Or they're pretty close. They're all pretty close to each other. Where did the other focused painting go that we did? We must have already sold it, because we've sold one already. Yeah, that must be it. So this is 107. So we'll come and sell that one to collector. It's possible that this one might be worth less, but I don't really care. Yeah. So did we already buy? We didn't buy a thing for selling the paintings. They're not really worth that much. That's the only thing. So why don't you go and cloud gaze? And let me see. We're gonna buy her marketable. We need the money. We need to earn our money. Oh, look, he's a B student. Good boy. And are you taking the garbage out? And you're not really doing anything very useful. So why don't you come over here and go... Why don't you examine water? And then we will fish with this minnow. And we'll breed frogs. I don't think that's going to be much use. We'll just breed it with themselves. But I'm starting to think maybe we should just buy that laptop and head out to the bar in town where we would have power. Because once Dominique wakes up and finish their work. Because they'll get a little bit of the money back because, you know, they'll get paid a little bit. And then it'll probably help them towards getting their promotion. So you have already done that. So you're done. So resume that painting. And we'll put this in his inventory in case he needs to do any more fishing with bait. Because he's really the one. And we may as well give him this one too. Because he's the one doing more of the painting. Did she finish that? Yay, it's only normal, but it's worth a decent amount. So we're going to go into build mode and we're going to buy 2 things. We are going to buy a laptop, which of course is not going to work. And it's a laptop that comes with Strangerville. Because we haven't unlocked the laptop that comes here. So we're going to go into computers. And we want to buy the cheap one for 1,000. And we will put it there. Of course, it's not usable. And then we're going to go into activities and skills. Miscellaneous. And buy... I recently did a factory reset on my game to try and see if something would work. But it didn't. I'm going to buy that. So... I'm going to take her paintings that she's completed, such as they are. Maybe we'll just sell it, whatever. All of her paintings she's completed. I wonder if this one wasn't worth very much. Oh, it's 208, so it's actually, like, compared to the rest of her paintings, it's actually worth a decent amount. So we're going to put this, since it's finished, in her inventory. And we may as well bring our easel with us, because she may as well do something. Is there anything here? View inventory. Oh, we do have 610. We could have been having a sale. 140. Not as worth as much, but yeah, maybe it's better to have had a sale with these items than her paintings. But you know, we're just going to take, and then we need to bring the laptop because it really doesn't help us to leave the laptop behind. So we're going to bring that, and little Dominique is awake, and he kind of needs to go potty. I wish we could bring a potty to go. I think I'm going to place a potty on the bar lot because I normally edit the lots anyways. So I'll be back when they get over to the bar lot. So we're here, and all I did was amend the bathroom, which was like one space with a toilet and a sink, and I just put it in so that there's like essentially 2 separate toilets, one which has a potty, and then the sink is separate. And other than that, I haven't changed anything. And I did actually even remember to put the roof to cover it up. Actually, there's no roof on, there's no ceilings on there to start with. So I added that too. So let's start with Jay. Jay is going to take this computer. Is that actually covered? I don't think it is. Yeah, so we're not going to work out there because that's not covered. And if it was terrain, that would not work. So we're going to take it here, and he's going to come here, and he's going to research conservation as a starting point. And why don't we have you? We're going to have Jana. We're going to put this here and grab the pictures and put them here. And you're going to do some painting. So you're going to come here and you're going to do a large classic painting. And you're going to come here and stock the table. and I should have brought a toy for Dominique. I'll probably let him just eat a bit. Eat some of his fruits and vegetables in his inventory. And then have a little nap over here. That's what he probably needs to do. He needs a bit of attention too, but we'll worry about that later. Are you coming? You're taking your time, sweetheart. We need you to help with this. So you got those. We're going to tend the table. We're going to mark up the prices 300%, and then we're going to start a yard sale. We don't have to worry about locking the doors because it's not on our property. So you're still researching conservation. And, you know, when you're finished with that, you haven't made any great catches. Still haven't made any more great catches than where we were in the first place. We're going to have you go on to Master Vampire and earn yourself some points. Going to get some vampire lore skill. And how did you go about? You're still going potty, sweetie. Okay. You go there. It's nice that it's a nice little community and it's okay for you to go off to the potty by yourself. Has he even maxed his potty? No, he hasn't. So he could have had a parent go and help. But, you know, we'll pretend he's independent. Is he independent? I don't remember. He's inquisitive. I didn't make him independent. Didn't make him independent because I wanted him to respond okay when people tried to help him. That was kind of the thing that I did. So he went potty and he's not sad. So that's a good thing. That means he didn't cry, didn't have a potty accident, which is good. So you're going to eat that pineapple and the mushrooms, and you're going to come over here, sweetie, and you're going to have a little nap on that bench. And no one's coming. This yard sale's not very successful at this location, I have to say. It'd be nice if we could sell something and make some money back on at least the street gallery that we paid for. So have you finished? No, you're still doing that work. We'll see. And that should hopefully get him up for there. He's got that. He hasn't reached his level 2 of his logic skill. He still needs to do that. This person's angry. Okay, so you're going to search for vampire lore. Don't talk to them. It's Ghost Night. And that should have done that. And now we're going to swap over to this particular one all the way down there. We're going to stop. We're going to do it again. Are you not very nice? You look very angry, I have to say. And we got the points for that, which is what I wanted. Yay, so we got that. And I'll put him back over here just for now. Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll put him onto the popularity friend of the world. And we will... You know what? He has enough points that we could get him incredibly friendly. If I haven't already done so. I have not. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do... We don't even have a club gathering going. Start a gathering. What was I thinking? Start a gathering and then come over here. Well, we'll wait. We'll wait. She may be gone. She may not. And are you finished your painting? Normal? Why is it normal? It's supposed to, you're inspired. Are you not creative? Yeah, you're creative. You got marketable. You should be, this should be better. Let's try that again. And are you still tending that table? You are. You need to meet new Sims. So I think he's finished. He's all done. So why don't you come and do a friendly introduction there. And you're going to stop painting and we may as well get our extra money from researching that conservation for you. And Solomon, why don't you do a friendly introduction? You need to introduce yourself to people and that might help your sales. Maybe people might buy from you if you talk to them. And heartfelt compliment, that will also help your manners, which is a good thing. But I just realized how long this part has gone. So we are going to end this part here. We didn't have much luck with this particular yard sale here, but we did get our laptop, and at least Jay has finished his task for the day. He'll need to go work on his logic skill when we get back home, and I'm going to have Jana do her research conservation, but we'll see that in the next part. That's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!